Dear children, this is your favorite maths teacher and you are watching Parallel Lines Part 2. Let's begin with question number 5 in this part. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which all four angles are equal. Show that AB is parallel to CD. Now see AB. AB will be the line segment. So AB, line segment AB is parallel to line segment CD and line segment AD is parallel to line segment BC. This you have to show. Now first of all try to understand what is given. ABCD is one quadrilateral. All four angles of ABCD are equal. First try to understand what is the value of each angle now. See, since ABCD is a quadrilateral, sum of all the four angles in a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. So first of all, let's start with this. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. How? Because ABCD is a quadrilateral. This is the reason. Now see, all angles are equal, but they all are equal, which all four angles are equal. So four angles are equal means suppose you are taking each angle as x, then x plus x plus x plus x will be equal to 360 degree. So this shows that 4x is equal to 360 degree and x will be equal to 360 by 4. So that will be equal to 90 degree. So what you got here? Angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to 90 degree. This you got. Now you have to make a quadrilateral in which all four angles are equal and each angle is coming to be 90 degree. Children, when you will make a quadrilateral with each angle 90, you will get a rectangle. Okay, so see, because in a rectangle all four angles are of 90 degree. So here you have got one rectangle, that is ABCD, which is equal, in which each angle is equal to 90. Here what you have to show? What you have to show? To show AB parallel CD and AD parallel BC. This is what you have to show now. How will you show it? Children, if you properly observe, please observe properly. If you are taking AB and CD, see AB and CD. This is CD and this is AB. Now consider AD and BC as transversals. Consider AD and BC as transversals. Now see, let me tell you one thing. See, when you take AD as your transversal, see, when you are taking AD as your transversal, you are getting two angles A and D. See, angle A plus angle D will be equal to 90 plus 90, that is 180 degree. So here you can say that, but they are also co-interior angles. But they are also co-interior angles, isn't it? So as angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, AB parallel CD. AB parallel CD. Again, please try to understand. This is AB, this is CD, and AD is your transversal. And this angle are making co-interior angles. This is 90 and this is 90. The sum of both these angles is equal to 180 degree. Since the sum is coming to be 180 degree, when the sum of co-interior angles is equal to 180 degree, then these lines are parallel. Okay? So in the same way, you can say that angle C plus angle D. Similarly, angle C plus angle D is also equal to 180 degree, and they are also co-interior angles. So what can you say? You can say that BC is parallel to AD. Yes, children, come on, let us see the next question, question number 6. In the given figure, if angle BAO is equal to angle DCO and OC equal to OD, show that AB parallel CD. First of all, try to understand what is given. See, BAO means this angle is equal to DCO means this angle. Okay, that means angle A is equal to angle C. Okay, so let us say angle A is X, so angle C will also be equal to X. Next is OC equal to OD. Please pay attention. OC means this one and is equal to OD. OC equal to OD. That means triangle OCD is isosceles. Okay, so if these two sides are equal, then it's very clear that these two angles will also be equal because these two are the base angles. Now, so if angle C will be equal to X, then angle D will also be equal to X. So, from here, if you properly observe, you'll see that angle A is X and angle D is X. And look at this situation. See, angle BAO is equal to angle ODC. See, this is forming your Z. So, by this you can say that angle BAO is equal to angle ODC, which are alternate angles, and therefore AB is parallel to CD. Now let us write the steps. Okay. See, given. First of all, what you have to write? You have to write given. Given angle BAO equal to angle DCO. So let angle A equal to angle C equal to X. But it is also given that OC equal to OD. So what you will write? Triangle OCD is isosceles. So triangle OCD is isosceles. Therefore, angle D will also be equal to angle C. So angle D is also equal to X. Now see, angle A, this implies angle A equal to angle C equal to angle D. So this says that angle A and angle D are alternate angles, are also alternate angles. So AB parallel CD. Come on children, let us see what is given in question number 7. In the figure given below, angle A is equal to 75 degree. Okay. And line segment CE is parallel to AB. First of all, locate CE and AB. Okay. Where is your CE? See, this is your CE. CE is parallel to AB. ECD, if angle ECD equal to 40 degree, this one. If ECD is equal to 40 degree, find the other two angles of triangle ABC. Now see, In triangle ABC, you already know angle A is 75 degree. You don't know how much is B, you don't know how much is C. Now you have to find out these two angles. How will you find out? Children, if you properly observe, you'll come to know that if this line, that is CE, is parallel to this AB, then if you take this particular BCD as your transversal, you will see that angle C and angle B, both of them are forming corresponding angles. This angle is for corresponding to this angle. So angle B will be equal to 40 degree. Okay. Now if angle B will be equal to 40 degree, how will you calculate angle C? Use angle sum property. 75 plus 40 is 150, and so 180 minus 115 will give you 10 minus 5, that is 5, and 7 minus 1, that is 6. So you will be getting this one, that is angle C, as equal to 65 degrees. Now let us solve this question. Okay, what is given? What is given? Given is AB, line segment AB parallel line segment CE. Okay, and also it is given, number 1 is this one, and number 2 is angle C. Angle C is equal to, let us write it as angle ECD. Okay, angle ECD is equal to 40 degree, and angle A is also equal to 75 degree. This much is given. So using AB parallel CE, since AB is parallel to CE, AB means line segment AB parallel to line segment CE, angle ABC, angle ABC will be equal to this angle. ABC will be equal to angle ECD. ECD. Why? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So, angle ABC will be equal to 40 degree, because ECD is equal to how much? ECD is also equal to 40 degree. So, angle ABC will be equal to 40 degree. Now, when you know angle ABC and angle ECD, then BCA, angle BCA will be equal to 180. Let me write it properly. 180 degrees minus how much? 40 plus 75 degrees. This is by angle sum property. So this will be equal to 180 minus 115, and that will give you how much? That will give you 65 degrees. Now if you, it is not asked, but just I am letting you know, if you need to find out this middle one, middle angle, if you want to find out this middle angle, you can simply see that this 75 degree and this particular angle are making alternate CZ. This way it is making Z. So if you want, you can find out this angle, and this will be equal to 75 degree, because angle A is forming alternate with this angle. Okay. So, but only we need to find out this B equal to 40 degree and C equal to 65 degree.